Hey gang, Sarah here. I'm here to walk through my January setup. So for the month of January, I'm really focusing on defining success for the year. So over on my Patreon, link in the description, if you're interested in joining, really focusing on kind of like setting the tone for the year. What does success look like? And really that's just because we want manageable chunks of work throughout the year. Really so we can feel good at the end of the year, not like, what did I do this year? Or feel crazy and chaotic throughout the year. So I did set a couple monthly goals for this month around the different areas of my life. And so myself, my own continuous improvement project is all about defining success. And I'm going to do some like mini Kaizens on refining my productivity routines. So like my monthly routine, my daily, my weekly, all that. So I'm going to do some mini Kaizens and I'll put those out here. For health, I didn't set any health goals yet, really because I just haven't got to that part of the year yet. And I know I want to make some small improvements though, and I'm not traveling a lot this week, this month, so I know that I can make some progress on kind of building those habits and routines. So it's really around just kind of getting my step count up. And then family, like I said, I'm not traveling a lot this month, so I'm really going to focus on some family dinners since I'm going to be home. I do have a poker game this month, so we're going to play that. I'm not good or anything, so. And then work, I am shooting to get to inbox 0 80% of the work days. That's a big goal for me this month. And then, plan the grind, just my videos and stuff. So I'm here to set up the goal, and I did kind of set up some of my trackers too for the month. And kind of over on the daily pages there. So let me know if you have any questions. I did want to share with you all that my word for the year is align, and I really would love to know what your word is for this year. So put it in the comments and let me know if you have any questions. Bye guys. Hey everyone, Sarah here. So I am here to walk you through my January setup. So I know you guys haven't seen my 2025 Hobonichi yet. I'll do a walkthrough of it coming up soon, but I kind of wanted to just get in and make sure that I am doing my January setup. So this is the Hobonichi Avec, my vision board, but I wanted to kind of give you guys an overview of what the plan is for January. So I don't really have, January doesn't seem set up yet for work. I know I have some things I have to put on the calendar that I'll start doing, like one-on-ones and all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't seem like the executive assistants have sent out like the monthly cadence yet. So I'm still waiting for a lot of the work meetings, but I wanted to get going on January. So in January, the theme for me is success. I like January as success because it's what is the success for a year of 2025. So that's really what I'm spending the month of January on. So over on my Patreon, so hey patrons, please let me get your questions in because we have a Q&A video coming up. But anyway, we've been working on all of our different things and defining success. So you can check the link in the description if you're interested. But so some of the things that I am going to focus on for January, and I plan by kind of the area of my life. So for me, still finalizing what success looks like for 2025. And I know I want to focus on setting up all my planning routines. So that will be some things that we work on and that I work on. And then for health, I haven't really set up like many health goals this year, but I know there's some small things that I could be doing right now. So the 5K steps 80% of the time, water 80% of the time, and vitamins 100% of the time. So those are my health goals, and these all tie back to my ecosystem, and this is one of the things that we worked on in the Patreon. So these are all directly related to different elements of each area of my life. And then, so for family, I don't have a lot of travel this month, so I'm going to try to focus on family dinners a couple times a week, and then we have a poker night coming up. So we're gonna do that coming up as well. And then for work, I'm gonna try to get to inbox 0 80% of the time. So I'm still working through getting down to 0. I think I started with like over 500 emails, and I'm down to, as of Friday, I think I was down to like 38, but when I checked this morning, I had like 67. So, so I want to get to inbox 0 80% of the time. And that's a realistic goal for me, not 100% of the time, for the mere fact that I travel, and I know when I'm traveling and doing Kaizens, I fall below. So I don't want to set myself up for failure. I want to have a realistic target there. Okay. And then a couple X matrix I have to get finalized, and I have a project that I need to get done by, I think, March. So this is a big priority going forward. All right. So plan the grind. Just overall, so my weekly videos, and then my theme videos for Patreon, and then my monthly. I'll complete my February plan with me in the month of January, so I put it there. All right, so then looking at it, I don't have a ton of travel coming up, so it's good. I do have a couple holidays, couple events for the family. I have a birthday, so those are in there. I still don't have, oh, and I actually should, okay. So I just added my content schedule in there. I don't want to talk too much about that because that's obviously what this is, but I need it here because this is my one place where I plan everything. So anywho, all right, so that's my monthly layout. And if I'm thinking about my goals here, actually, let me go over here first. So then I kind of set up my tracker page, right? So these are the projects that I'm going to work on. So I want to establish, like, I'm actually going to take the approach where I do like a mini Kaizen on planning out my yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily, and my routines, like, because it's really just a process. So I'm going to do a little bit of a Kaizen on that. So I'm going to, those are my goals to kind of get those. Like I do have a solid planning routine, but I know that I'm missing stuff. So I want to take the Kaizen approach and really map it out. I know that's so geeky, but whatever, I'm doing it. So I put my projects here. And this is just like kind of a tracker for the month for really what I'm trying to accomplish. And this, again, this doesn't have work projects on here because we're still kind of getting set up. So define success. I would say actually that I'm in monitoring of that. And then establish a yearly planning routine, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. So these are initiation, planning, execution, and monitoring. PEM, I guess. I don't know. That's just how I think. Then I have a section for unplanned work. And then I have the weekly tracker. So if I want to have a monthly goal of 5K steps a year, I want to track it on a weekly basis. So these are the weeks of the month, the first week, second week, third week. So did I hit it? And this is purely just like a red green thing. And then water, vitamins, family dinner, inbox 80% of the time, and plan the grind post schedule. And then the number of nights home. I threw this in last minute. And then a couple extra, just, I don't know, this seems like something I want to track because I have it in like my, my, hotel apps, like how many nights I spent away, but I don't know, for some reason, I just feel like I want to check it. And then my highlights for the month, I want to put them in here. And then if I go back, my daily tracker, because I want to try to like have a nice visual here, I'm going to do like the red green here going forward. And yeah, so I want to do like red, green, and if I met it or not, the goal. And then my theme for success is here. And then I'm going to plan on using some of these things for like quarterly planning or something here. And then the last part of my kind of planning routine is, this is just to kind of flow. And again, I don't really have my work stuff yet. But this is like the schedule, if you will. So define success. I'm going to finalize that by the 2nd. This is the plan. So this is my little Gantt chart. I'm just using the dots to show the plan. And then create a yearly planning routine. So, and I'm just going to lay them out. So eventually, once I start getting kind of into the year and stuff, and I do have some work projects, actually, I can put it into here. We'll start to see, so I can like kind of level load my work, if you will. Oh my gosh, this is so geeky. So I'm going to put all my work projects in here, and I'm just going to start to see like the different, like how much is going on at one time, just so I can have realistic expectations. Because I think we don't really, I think having realistic expectations around what you could get done is really kind of the secret to productivity and like boundaries and stuff. But anyway, I just want to make sure that I'm setting realistic expectations for myself, but also so I can communicate adequately. All right, so, and yeah, so anyway, my word of the year just kind of is aligned. So we set those over on Patreon. And yeah, let me know what's your word of the year. And if you have any questions on this kind of, this layout, or my monthly plan. So let me know in the comments what your word is. And then if you have any questions, talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.